Hello everybody. welcome to the last video of the Kanye West album, Jesus is King. I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to La Familia, repping it in the comments. Amor, please don't get fired from your job for being on your phone. I want to thank everybody for being here with me and for being here for each other. I want a quick shout out. Let's see who we have. Rebecca H. Hello. Carrie H. Hi. Scott. Hello. Brenda D. Jason Valerio. Sister Carol Ann. Hi. Roxana. Erika Ayala. I know that name. It's beautiful. Beautiful young lady. Sharon McCoy. Deborah Carbonelli. Dory Ocasio. Nice. I wanted to let you guys know that today, this morning, I ate a clock. It was very time consuming. Starting out with the jokes. Definitely need my spirits lifted this morning. Want to get going on this one. I'm not going to spend too much time. I have a guitar lesson to give at 5 o'clock today, so I don't want to be late for that. But we're gonna get going shortly. You guys, I have a really big problem going on right now. This is not a joke. I keep going to Walmart and I get distracted by the school supplies section. They got discounts on all kinds of stuff like markers and color pencils, and my creative brain is just like buy, and I have a problem. So hello, my name is Leonardo Torres and I'm a craftaholic. Right now, Ann Horton, it is 4:23 p.m. I'm eating a yogurt. My favorite is a Chobani. I'm gonna practice. This episode is brought to you by Kaveh Yogurt. Delicious yogurt, very healthy, very I don't know, delish. This gets 5 Archies. Oh, not my favorite of them all. This is mango. I like the cherry, and the cherry and strawberry are pretty good. And peach. Peach is my favorite. Okay. Enough talk about that. Brace yourselves. Oh man, I blend in with my back there. Hang on, let me scoot my couch over a little bit. There it is. Ha! See what it tastes like. Scott. Yeah, you guys you already know. So yeah, I've been eating these for almost a year now, the Chobani ones. They're pretty good. I mean, for a quick little snack, a little snackety snack in the middle of the day. I don't know, is yogurt meant to be eaten in the snack, or is that a morning thing? I don't know, I have a tendency of doing things backwards. Yeah, they're inexpensive, and so I like these because I was, a while back, I got into bullet journaling. Oh, by the way, let's do a journaling thing on Saturday morning. Let's make a date for let's do it in the evening, because I think Erica works in the morning, and I want her to see this one too. So we'll probably do say 4. No, let's do 3. I don't know what time I'll get to you. Follow me on Instagram and I'll make the announcement. But I want to do a journaling session with you all because I got into bullet journaling a while back, and it was very helpful to log things like reading and like what back in the days when this is really bright. When I used to do yoga. What else? Reading, meditation, yoga, photography, morning routines, bunch of stuff, and it came in handy. But I don't know what I did with my markers, and so I would log my days like I do with things like habit trackers, and I would track how much water I was having and setting goals for the day. So if I had a video that I needed to edit, it would go on there, things like that. But I really like these because I used to watch videos on bullet journaling, and I learned how to write sort of like this. So it's a lot of fun. I don't know. This is just practice. It's not anything serious here. So speak life over your projects is a message that I got. Anyway. All right, cool. So let's get started. Let's get going. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I appreciate that you're here and you're bringing in positivity. We're going to be spreading some love and spreading some peace here. Is this playing? This isn't playing, is it? It is playing live. Oh, wow. I didn't even know it was playing live. Was it playing 2 songs the whole time? I can't even hear. Anyway. I hope it wasn't. Hang on. Was there an echo this whole time? There was an echo, wasn't there? Was there an echo this whole time? I'm sorry. I didn't have my headphones. Wow. No? No? Awesome. Cool. Didn't hear 2 songs? Excellent. Did you hear a background song at all? Was there like a background song that was playing? I hope there was. Okay, cool. All right, anyway, that's in the past. Let's move on. Moving on to the future. So today we're going to be looking at 3 songs. We're going to look at Hands On, Kanye West. We're going to do Use This Gospel, and the shortest one on the album, which is Jesus is Lord. We're only going to be looking at Hands On and Use This Gospel. Sorry, Sunday service. Perhaps. Let me see how I like the songs. All right, so let's get started right away. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Please hit the like button now if you're on. This will help YouTube with the algorithm. By the way, for those of you who were concerned about me yesterday and who messaged me and tried to help me, I appreciate the help. The rash is lessened today. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday when I was installing the cameras, I was so nervous and so anxious because I was out there that they swelled up pretty bad. And then when the cameras were installed, it went away. So I know my body. I'm pretty sure that this is just stress related. Today was more chill, even though something happened. I got some news today that I'm not going to share. I don't want to share too much negativity, but something else happened that really concerned me. But I decided there's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my hands. It's out of my control. So I'm just gonna put it in the Great Spirit's hand, and we'll see. We shall see. So real quick before I get started, a perfectionist walks into a bar, and apparently the bar wasn't set high enough. Oh man. All right, here we go. Let's bring it. This is Hands On. Let me make sure that it's not sped up. Okay, it's a normal playback. Got my mute button off. My volume is set up, and let's do this. Hands On.
Hands on, hands on, hands on.
I like this.
Cut out all the lights, see the light. Gap pulled over, see the brights. What you doing on the street at night? Wonder if they gonna read your rights. 13th Amendment, 3 strikes. Made a left when I should've made a right. Told God last time on life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. Told the devil when I see him on sight. I've been working for you my whole life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. I've been working for you my whole life. Nothing worse than a hypocrite. Change, he ain't really different. He ain't even try to get permission. Asked for advice and they dissed him. Said I'm finna do a gospel album.
I like the synth. The synth is really nice.
What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me.
Okay, I see where it's going
They'd
with
be
this
the
now.
first one to judge me.
I didn't know where it was going with the
Feeling
lyrics.
like nobody loved me. Told people God was my mission. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me. Make you feel alone in the dark and you never see the light. Man, you never seeing home, man, you never see the domes. I can feel it when I write. Point of living in the right. If they only see the wrongs, never listen to the songs. Just to listen is a fight. But you with me for the fight. It's so hard to get along if they only see the slight from the love of religion. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'd be the first one to judge me. Make it seem like nobody loved me. I'm not trying to lead you to visas, but if I try to lead you to Jesus, we get called halfway believers. Only halfway read Ephesians. Only if they knew what I knew of. I was never new till I knew of. True and living God, Yeshua. The true and living God.
Somebody pray for me.
Somebody pray for me.
Hands on, 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 hands on. I deserve all the criticism you got. If that's all the love you have, that's all you get. Just say I've changed, you think I'm joking.
I like this.
To praise his name, you ask what I'm smoking. Yes, I understand.
To praise his name, you ask what I'm smoking? Wow.
But I have a request, just say don't throw me out. Lay your hands on me, please. Pray for me.
Hold myself on down.
Nice, I love that.
Hold it down. Half on it down.
Somebody pray for me. Hands on, hands on, hands on. Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on.
That was interesting. Okay, so real quickly, just touch on that. I didn't know where he was going with the lyrics. I thought it was just gonna be, I don't know, like I'm the type of person that I don't like to speak about the negative. There are people who all they do is talk about the devil this and the devil that and Satan this, Satan that, and the devil's gonna get you and all that. And I feel like the more you speak some, you know, there's Christianity always makes it a point to, or stresses that there's power in the name of Jesus, right? Well, I agree. And there's also power in mentioning the opposite as well. So I do my best not to bring it up at all. I say negative powers. I say that the dark forces, but I never say, not never, obviously because I just said it, but I try my best not to say Satan or the devil or anything like that, because unless I joke around, because sometimes I tell my daughter, like, you're the devil. I don't know if you guys seen the cursing preacher. It's a hilarious video on YouTube. But he's anyway, not enough about that. But I don't really like to bring him up. Right? Some of you say the enemy, right? I don't really like to bring him up. So it kind of made me uncomfortable. He was like, kept saying like, I used to do work for you, or I used to work for you, or I used to be with you, or whatever. Like you had my soul, or whatever. It's like giving him the attention that he wants, or that it wants, right? So I didn't know where it was going, but then it switched it, and he was pretty much just telling his story about how you know he used to live that life, and now he's made a change, and Christians are the first ones to judge him, and so I get it. So he's like, pray for me. He's asking for prayers, right? So let's take a quick look at the. I'm curious because it was all synth, so I'm curious what he's gonna do with all the choir, you know, and the horns and all that, if he brings them in. So we're gonna listen to the live session. Let's listen to it now. This is the Sunday service version of the song. You think I'm joking? To praise his name? Or ask what I'm smoking. Like, hey, what are you smoking? Right? You think you're on something. Wow. Oh, you want visual? Sorry.
Somebody pray for me.
Somebody pray for me.
See, he was doing with the horns.
Somebody pray for me.
Somebody pray for
Hey.
me. Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on. In your face, the reason. Hands on, get hands on. Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on. In your face, the reason. Hands on, get hands on.
I gotta reach out to Phil Wickham's people again.
Got pulled over, see the brights. What you doing on
I
the
love that
street
scene.
tonight? Wonder if they gonna read your rights. 13th Amendment.
Ooh, he threw a little trombone in there, see?
Made a left when I should have made a right. Told God last time on life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. Told the devil when I see him on sight. I've been working for you my whole life.
Jose, how do you
Told
learn
the
best?
devil
Hands
that
on,
I'm
hands on,
going
hands on.
a strike. I've been working for you my whole life.
See, he throws in those horns in there and mixed with the synth. I love that.
Change, he ain't really different. He ain't even try to get permission. Asked for advice and they dissed him. Said I'm finna do a gospel album. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loves me. They'll be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loves me.
The live version has so much more
What have you been hearing from the
bass.
Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Make me feel like nobody loves me.
It has more mood
Make 'em
things.
feel alone in the dark and you never seen the light. Man, you never seeing home. Man, they tearing down the domes. I can feel it when I write. Point of living in the right. If they only see the wrongs, never listen to the song. Just to listen is a fight. But you
If they only think of the wrongs, I think it's what he said, they'll never listen to the song.
For the love of religion. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Make it seem like nobody loves me. I'm not trying to lead you to
This album seems like a
but if I try to lead you
testimonial slash
we
musical
get called
journal.
halfway believers. Only halfway read Ephesians.
Those horns.
Only if they knew what I knew of. I was never new till I knew of. True and living God, Yeshua. The true and living God.
Somebody pray for me.
You know the choir's gonna tear it up right now.
Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on. In your face,
that
the
drum?
reason. Hands on, get hands on.
That's it. Say it. Huh.
Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on. In your face, the reason. Hands on, get hands on.
Let's do
Just
that
give me some
verse
drums.
again.
Give me some drums here.
I deserve all the criticism you got. If that's all the love you have, that's all you got.
Wow.
Say I'm shade, you think I'm
All criticism.
to praise his name. You ask what I'm smoking, yes I understand your reluctancy, yeah.
What?
But I have
Call criticism love.
don't throw me up, lay your hands on me.
Please.
Please pray for me.
Yeah, there we go.
Somebody
Yeah.
pray for me.
Somebody pray for me.
Standing in the need, Father. Somebody pray for me.
Somebody pray for me.
Jose, when you're drumming, bro, do you see things circular or do you see things up and down? I don't know. Do you feel the music spatially? Not just auditorily, you know, yeah? I'm curious.
Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on. In your face, the reason. Hands on, get
Ah, yeah. I can't get this pattern.
Come on, hands up.
hands on, hands on, hands on.
Oh, I love this. If you like this, can you give me a thumbs up if you like this?
Face the reason. Hands on, get hands on.
Put out all the lights, see the light. Got pulled over, see the brights. What you doing on the street at night? Wondering if they gonna read your rights. 13th Amendment, 3 strikes.
Beautiful.
Made a left when I should have made a right. Told God last time on life.
Yeah, way better than the
Told
studio
the devil
version.
that I'm going on a strike. Told the devil when I see him on sight. I've been working for you my whole life. Told the devil that I'm going on a strike. I've been working for you my whole life.
Smash that like button.
Worse than a hypocrite.
That's right, John.
Change, he ain't really different. He ain't even try to get permission. Asked for some help, then they dissed. Said I'm finna do a gospel album. What have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me.
I love that pattern
They'll
of
be
the
the
synth.
first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me. Y'all ever felt that type of judgment?
Okay, linear mindset. Okay, cool. Wow.
Somebody pray for me.
Here we go.
Somebody pray for me.
We gotta talk Jose because I'm now I have a bunch of questions. Linear. Is it straight? Is it sideways?
Somebody pray for me.
Angled?
Somebody pray for me.
Up and down?
Come on, have you ever needed
Like you're
somebody
reading
to
music?
step
No,
in
left
for
to-
you? Somebody pray
left to
for
right.
me. You couldn't get to God for yourself. Somebody
Hear
pray
the piano?
for me.
Oh, beautiful.
You was at your last end. Somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. Hey. You came to the church. You came to the elders. Somebody pray for me.
Yeah, Sister Karen, those trombones are, those bones are really good.
Somebody pray for me. Everybody hand.
I need prayer, not judgment. We need a chance. A chance to
prayer,
learn
not
God
judgment.
at our own speed. A
Can't lie.
chance to learn. A chance to be in our own speed, in our own walk. Ain't nobody gonna do it the same way. Nobody gonna pronounce everything the same way. Go to the right scripture, go to the right verse, all at the same time. We human beings. Then people always try to judge Christ by judging human beings, saying, oh man, I was at this church and this person did it, but this person ain't Christ. We
Never said,
human
Leo, are you
beings.
gonna have 3 lives today? If you say yes, I'm gonna pretend I don't have to
Trying
wake
our
up at
best out
7
here, doing
a.m.
our
tomorrow.
Repenting
Deborah,
and
I'm gonna have
saying
one more
and
live. I'm
learning
gonna
and
teach
growing
my
every
guitar
day.
lesson.
And we
Then I'm
need
gonna
your
come back
hands
and I'm gonna do a talk about it
on
Thursday.
us. Your
gonna
prayers
talk about-
on us. Pray for me.
Which one? I didn't talk about one song. I forgot which song.
Pray for your brothers that
So
you
will I?
see walking slower.
I don't know. We'll see which song I'm gonna talk about.
Hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, hands on, in your face the reason. Hands on, get hands on.
That's it. Dun 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 dun. All right. So, okay, cool. So I really like this song. It has a real strong message that I feel like it really just did come from him in his transition in his transition, moving from his old life to this present life. Somebody sent me on Instagram a YouTuber a video from a YouTuber who was explaining, like, his question was, is Kanye a Christian or not? And he spoke about a parable that Jesus said something along the lines of that a farmer planted his crops, but somebody came in the middle of the night and planted weeds, and then they came to I don't know if it was Jesus or the farmer or somebody, they came to him and said, should we pull out the weeds? He said, no, like, let it grow, and then I will have people who will sort out whether or not, sort out the weeds from the good. So, meaning wanting us not to be the ones to judge. We're not equipped to judge whether he's a Christian or not. And You know, all we can do is just sit back and watch and see what he is. We can't really say like, oh, he's not a Christian because he doesn't follow these specific things, or he is a Christian because he believes in these specific things. So it's, you know, it's open for discussion, I guess. But definitely, what the thing is that's not open for discussion is ultimately it's God's. It's the Great Spirit's job to decipher whether or not, or to discern, sorry, whether or not he is or isn't a Christian. Okay, so let's move on to Use This Gospel. Here is, wow. Woo. Okay, so I'm looking at the time here on Use This Gospel, and the song is 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Can you guys give me a 333 in the comments? I need it more than ever. I need to answer this call real quick. While we're at it, if you guys have prayers, let's do them now. So mention someone who needs a prayer, someone who needs spiritual intervention, someone who needs spiritual uplift. I'll be sure to add my mother to that list, my Yela, and myself, and my daughter Liana Yi and her family, her grandmother, her sister, and everyone she's currently with. Thank you, Claire. I'm going to be, at the end of this month, I'm going to be getting a P.O. box because you all keep asking me if I can receive mail. I've given my address to some people, but I don't want to give my address to too many people. So I am going to get a P.O. box soon, and I'll share it with you all if you want to send letters or other stuff. I just got to find a way of making sure that it's. I gotta take my Lysol and spray it. Not for you, but whoever touches it on the way there, on the way here. So, ooh, you want to send stationery? Oh no, Claire. Yes, you can. Yes, you can send stationery. I'm gonna tell you something. Oh no, this is going to be. Well, no, it's okay because it's my therapy. This is what I do. Where are my pens? Oh no, I don't know where my pens are. Never mind. I don't know where my pens are right now. My pens, markers, and all that I use for my journaling. I don't know what it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, they all fell out. And of course, the pen that I love is the one that fell the farthest. 1 second. I love. I can't even tell you how much I love brush pens, but this one is my favorite. This Tombow, it's like a Japanese calligraphy pen. It is my favorite pen in the whole world. I use it to write the dates on my journal. So let me find a page that doesn't have something too personal. I'll just write this real quick. Anyway, I use it to write that, and it's beautiful. That's my favorite pen. Anyway, so I'm gonna post on Instagram when I'm gonna do a journal live about journaling, and I'll tell you how I journal. Fine liner, I like those little I don't know what they're called, but they're like really fine pens. I don't know what they're called, to be honest, but I do pointillism with those. I love drawing pointillism. It's so therapeutic to me. It helps me relax, so I draw things like this. These are all dots. Like, all of it is nothing but dots. Dot by dot by dot. So I like doing stuff like that. Here's another. Well, that's not pointillism. Those are lines, but this is points. These are points, but I messed that one up. Oh, there's another, just there. So, is it stimpling or stimpling? Yeah, so I do that, but another thing that I really like to do, or I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brandon Boyd. He's the lead singer to my favorite band, Incubus, but he does stuff that's kind of like this. It looks like ectoplasm. It's just random, but it's very therapeutic for me because you just draw, you close a shape and then you draw lines in one direction. It's real fun. It's a lot of fun. So I like drawing stuff like that, and I like to do like calligraphy, so I'm practicing my writing. Yeah. So, whose lips are those? Oh, you already know, Chiquita. All right, so let's get started with Use This Gospel, because I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to message my student, just tell him we'll push it to 5:30. He's a cool guy. So we'll just push it to 5:30. Here we go. Use This Gospel. Brandon D, let me hear the joke. I want to read it. I like this. Ooh.
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to heaven. We call on your blessings. In the Father, we put our faith. King of the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending. In the Father, we put our faith.
Could he not be the greatest?
Sorry, I don't get it.
In my bed undercovers when undercovers had raided. My presence is happy belated. Fashionably late, I'm just glad that you made it. The best is yet to come, I'm just glad that you waited. They all say they real till it's time to appraise it. I seen them come and go, you only the latest. But who am I to judge? I'm crooked as Vegas.
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to heaven. We call on your blessings. In the Father, we put our faith. King of the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending. In the Father, we put our faith.
A lot of damaged souls, I done damaged those. And in my arrogance, took a camera pose. Caught with a trunk, a berry man of lows. They sing a different tune when the slammer close. From the concrete grew a rose. They give you rave talk, I give you faith talk. Blindfolded on this road, watch me faith walk. Just hold on to your brother when his faith lost.
Ooh. Saxophone. It's a saxophone. Oh, I've never air saxophone on this channel. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Oh, is it Kenny G, really? Oh, I think I saw something, yeah. Nicole, good night. Good night. Yes! Little rim shots on the snare. Is it weird to bite your lip while you're drumming? Is that it?
Hey, Inland Empire.
Hey, Inland Empire. That's where I live. The Inland Empire. Wow. Okay. Cool. I really like it. Okay, so that sound was like beep, 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 right? It was consistent throughout the whole song. That's meant, I'm assuming, to help us feel like something is consistent about the song. Those vocals that came in with that sort of, it's not auto-tuned. There's a word for it. Because it octaves, it does your voice in octaves and harmonizes it. It's beautiful. I love that. So I really I dig that. Let's see, what else? The rapping was awesome. The lyrics were great. Were good. We'll visit the lyrics. Let's look at the live version now. I'm curious. Oh, it is Kenny G. You're right. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. This is, Use This Gospel. Kanye West live Sunday service. Oops. Gonna go up here. Is there a proper name for that instrument? I don't think it's a saxophone. Is that a saxonet? It's like a saxophone clarinet. Harmonics? Yes, Mason. Thank you. Harmonics. Soprano sax. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think this is not a clarinet. Is this what Squidward plays? No, Squidward plays a clarinet, right? Trumpophone. Oh, crazy fingers. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, saw how soft he brought us down? Oh, somebody left the car door open with the keys in the ignition. Ooh, feels kind of native too. Ooh. Listen to that. It's a real mute.
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to heaven. We call on your blessing. In the Father, we put our faith. King of the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending.
Hear the choir in the back?
Father, we put our
So
faith.
solid, and their harmonies are just tight.
Let me hear you, LA.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it doesn't use auto-tune also.
I'll be the greatest. Man undercovers when undercovers had raided. My presence is happy belated. Fashionably late, I'm just glad that you made it. The best is yet to come, I'm just glad that you waited. They all say they rich, cause it's time to praise it. I see them come and go, you only the latest. But who am I to judge? I'm crooked as Vegas.
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to hell. It's wireless. It's wireless. We call on your blessings. In the Father, we put our faith.
I don't know who
King
that
of the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending. In the Father, we put our
Can't wait till they give us some drums in here. Some horns.
Damaged souls, I done damaged those. And in my arrogance, took a camera pose. Caught with a trunk, a berry man of lows. They sing a different tune to the slammer clothes. From the concrete grew a rose. They give you rave talk, I'll give you
that
faith
choir.
talk. Blindfolded on this road, watch me faith walk. Just hold on to
You
your
hear that,
brother
how
when
they
his
structured
faith
that chord?
lost.
I don't think it sounded like he wasn't ready. He's like, oh. I love that. This is a live recording. I see. Yes. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work. I love this sound. You hear that choir? Oh, that piano is beautiful. JM. Who's it? Everybody knocking him. Yeah.
LA, let me hear you.
Ooh. Yeah, Brenda D, I don't know why the apple turned over. Why did the apple turn over?
Can Kitty G get a little bit more?
He wanted to see the jelly roll. Nice. Ooh, you hear that? Oh man, the keyboard in the background is just beautiful.
Thank you to the Clips.
That synth. I really like that synth.
Reunited. In Jesus' name.
That sounds Native American to me, like that native. They're spinning up the tempo. Nice. Oh yeah. Ooh. Got the I got the like this. Ooh. Took me back to high school with that. I am half native. Well, I've got native blood in my DNA. It's half, according to those DNA testing things. Ugh.
King of the kingdom, our demons are trembling, holy angels defending, and the Father, we put our faith.
Wow. I'll stop it there. That was awesome. I really like this. I really like this track. I wish they would have done more of the drum stuff, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. So I never even did the Archies on hands-on. On hands-on lyrics, I'm gonna give it five. I'm gonna give it five Archies, even though I didn't like the part that I said, because I like the story that it told. Music-wise, it was a simple tune. It didn't really have much on it. I'm gonna give it four Archies. But this song though, I'm gonna give this song five Archies. And for the lyrics and for the music, I'm gonna give it five Archies as well. The choir itself, yeah, the choir gets 10 Archies from me. The choir really saves this music. Like, it really makes this music. I don't know. Everything is pretty layered. Everything is layered really nicely. And from what I understand, Kanye really does have his hands. He is like involved in the structure of the songs. And so I guess, you know, you got to give the guy some credit for the talent that he has with regards to structuring a song, right? So he has that synth, and then underneath the synth, there's like always like just a regular piano that's playing, like it sounds like an acoustic piano, but it might not be. That's always playing something nice, you know, sort of behind the scenes. You have the horn section. When it's live, you have the horn section, and then you have the choir. The bass stands out a lot. Sometimes the guitar stood out in some tracks, and then you have the horn section and the drums. So yeah, the drummers were holding it down too, really well. I like this last track because it had more like the marching band type of drums. So I really like that. All right, so let's listen to the last track. I'm not going to listen to Sunday service version of this song because it's just 50 seconds long. So let's listen to the song. Jesus is Lord, that's the name of this song. All right, so it's 50 seconds long. Here is Jesus is Lord.
Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord.
And that's it. And that was it. All right, awesome. So this last song, 5 Archies for the lyrics, 5 Archies for the music. I really like how full it is. So all in all, I think the overall album, I'm gonna give the album 4.5 Archies. 4.5 Archies. I think I'm gonna give, yeah, the whole album. I'm gonna give it 4.5 Archies, only because there were some songs that I gave like three Archies in there because of the lyrics. I didn't understand them, but that doesn't mean that I didn't like it. I just didn't understand it. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So before we head on out of here, I just want to please once again mention all the people we want to pray for. I want to mention cities, so if you can have cities, start mentioning cities that you want to pray over, and have everybody just pray for the city, your city of choice. I am gonna jump back on here. I forgot actually my students. My lesson isn't until 7 actually, so I still have time to prepare for the talk about it Thursday. What do you guys want to talk about it? What do you guys want to talk about? I'll let you all decide here. You want to talk about? We did So Will I with my daughter, but we did more of her reaction to it. But do you want to talk about my reaction to So Will I, or do you want to talk about? Actually, do you want to talk about the blessing? Should we talk about the blessing and everything that's going on with the blessing? Because the blessing is up now. Yeah, somebody asked if I was native. About 2 years ago, I did one of those, swab, spit in the thing, and then send it off. And before I did it, I wanted to know what other people's results were, and I was interested because I didn't know anything about it. But the results came back, and I was expecting to be like Asian or something because my eyes, I'm always confused for like Filipino. They always confuse me for someone from like, they ask if I'm from Thailand. They've even asked, 23andMe, and I've been confused for all kinds of stuff. Am I Cuban? Am I Puerto Rican? Am I Jamaican? Somebody asked me once if I was Jamaican when I had my beard and my long hair, and I was, I had a sort of Marley thing going on. So, but no, I thought I was gonna have some kind of Latin blood too. Apparently, I'm like 49 point something percent Native American, and I have a bunch of other stuff that's just scattered throughout all Asia. That's what I have. That's what I have. It did tie me to something that I thought was really interesting, that I'm looking to pursue. Actually, I'm looking into it because it tied me to the Kennewick man, or as they call him, the Ancient One, who is the oldest remains that they found here in America. That is supposedly the key to the very first people that came to the America. So I'm tied to that, and there was a big case about it because the U.S. government wanted ownership of the remains, but there was a tribe called the Umatilla tribe who fought and said, "Hey, this is our people, and he deserves proper burial." And after years of testing, they discovered that he was, in fact, the part of their tribe, the Umatilla tribe, and so they won the case, and they gave the remains to them, and they gave it proper burial. So, just like always, they find something, and they wanted to say, apparently they wanted to say that the man was Caucasian, but they were like, no. And it's funny because let's see. I'm gonna look up a picture real quick and I'll show you. Actually, I don't know, is it me or does this really, like, I don't know, does this look like me a little bit? I don't know. Let me show you. Let me see if I can focus a little bit. What do you think? Let me look at you. They reconstructed it anyway, and yeah, they reconstructed it, and they saw. I mean, that's what he supposedly would have looked like. So I think that's really cool. So I'm looking to pursue that soon. I reached out to the tribe just recently, actually, and let them know that I wanted to explore a little bit more. So we shall see. If anything, I might be making my trip out there. My first tattoo was, I have a guitar here. I can't really pull up my sleeve now, but I'll show you some other time. It's a guitar with a banner. It's a guitar with wings, and it's got a banner with my grandfather's name on it as my guardian angel. Let's see what else. Yeah, so thank you all who joined me, who's joining me for the first time. I didn't know how to say it. Whose first time this is joining me? I didn't know. I froze. But yeah, so your Myers-Briggs type. Myers-Briggs, I don't know. I don't know my Myers-Briggs type. Pam mentioned to me, what was the name of the test that we took? I don't know if Pam is still on here, but I was a type 2 on another test that we took. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was called, but it was, yeah. I don't know my Myers-Briggs. Maybe I'll take the test before my next live, and then Enneagram. I'm a type 2 Enneagram. It's Pam. I'm pretty sure it's Pam. Yeah, so that was interesting. I'm not sure what time the journaling session is. I'm gonna see what time Erica works so that we can do it after she gets off from work, so she can join us. But I'll let you know. Stay posted with me on Instagram. Actually, I'll give her a call right now, and then maybe I'll announce it in the next. I'll check it out. Actually, the Blessing Norway. If you can. Okay, cool. Yeah, just send it to me on Instagram. That's fine. Type 2 diabetic? No, I hope not. But as much soda as I drink, I probably will be if I don't stop. Cool. So we will do in this upcoming week. I'm hoping to do, after I come back from vacation, I'm hoping to do some more Hillsong. I miss the beautiful sound that is Hillsong United and Hillsong Worship. So I will be doing some more stuff there. So if you give me about well, 45 minutes. I'm gonna jump back on here at 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna do a Talk About It Thursday. We'll talk about the blessing. We'll probably do it blocked party style, because I don't. They unblocked the video, but I don't want it to get blocked again, or I don't want any issues with them. It's just weird. It's up on my channel again. So I'm gonna post in about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna post it again. I'm gonna post. Hungry. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna order a pizza. Right? I'm gonna order a pizza. I'm gonna go pick the pizza, and then I'm gonna get on this live. We'll do a blocked party. We'll do the blessing blocked party, and I'll talk about my reaction to the blessing and somewhat the journey that I'm taking with Elevation Worship, who is still not on board. I mean, they sound like they want to. Leo's gonna cook. It sounds like they are on board, or they want to be on board, but they're not being very helpful with the reactions to their music. So we'll see. All right. So again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining me. I will be here in about 45 minutes, and I will be prepared with some dad jokes for you all. I got one more before I leave. Did you all hear about the crook that stole a calendar? He got 12 months. Yeah, shout out to Jose for the awesome track that he provided here for these lives. Without his music here, I'd be facing more copyright issues. So thank you, Jose. Please join me in thanking Jose. Give him like a slow clap, and then like speed it up. Sending you all love. I really appreciate you all being here. Jose's submitting a copyright claim as we speak. Come on, man. Why couldn't the cat play poker? Was he a cheetah? I'm kind of good at guessing cheesy jokes. I guess that just means that I'm a cheesy person on the inside. Actually, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make myself some quesadillas. Alright, I knew it. He was a cheetah. Pam says she's gonna gift before the next joke. Did you mean like leave before the... Why can't ghosts have babies? Because they're only ghouls? No, ghouls? I don't know. I don't know why. Pam, GTFO autocorrect. Alright, Brenda D, see you in a bit. Because they have Halloweenies. Oh man. Man. Awesome. why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? To prove to the possum it could be done? What? What? To prove to the possum it could be done? Why is the possum such a skeptic? You know, I wish we live in a world where we wouldn't question a chicken's motives. Speaking of chickens, shout out to Worship Chicken, or what is it called? You know what I'm talking about. Alright everybody, I'm gonna go make myself some quesadillas before the next live. I will see you in about 40 minutes. Oh, possums are the... I got you now. Oh man, okay. Yeah, in California that would be cats. Oh no, how sad. But yes, true. John Redding, thank you so much. John Redding says, Leo, your laugh and your passion is heartwarming. I just found your page, but I'm thankful for you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. Carrie H, are you going to sleep? Because I'm going to be on here in a little bit, and I'm just going to mention, I'm going to give us a young lady a little shout out. So I don't know if you're going to join us here. If not, you can replay it later. But Carrie H, thank you so much. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. If not, I will see you in 40 minutes. John Redding, thank you so much for your kind words. Ghost of Tsushima? What is that? Curious, looking it up in a bit. Alright, I'm gonna look for your message. The Blessing Norway, thank you so much. Alright everybody, hasta luego.